Story time! Story time! Story time! Time for a story! Story time! Story time! Story time! Time for a story! Time for a story! Time for a story now! With Dave Armstrong!
No talking, just me.
With Stu Gallagher. Dave Armstrong represents story time with Stu Gallagher.
Oh, so here's the story.
Do you need me to hold your hand for the story too?
I'm not going to even introduce the title. The
Can someone bring in the fan?
That's it, here it is.
We need to have his hair blowing.
Can I start the story? Here we go. The best woman I ever had, I met on a blind date. We went to a nice restaurant where I bought her a Happy Meal. I started up a conversation about porn, trying to find out what porn movies she liked, but she was a little uptight. I love that in a woman. We went for a stroll. I took her to my favorite strip club, but as soon as she saw the place, she came down with a migraine headache. So I took her right home, but I didn't kiss her goodbye or goodnight. I was a gentleman, but I knew I was falling for her. I had a boner. So I walked the streets around her neighborhood all night just thinking about her. She had said that she was going to do some last-minute shopping the next day in preparation for her upcoming trip. I wanted to see if she was lying, so I hid in the bushes behind her home from just before sunup to around 9:30 a.m. when she actually left the house. I didn't let her see me. Then I followed her around all day drinking and always staying hidden. She bought some toiletries and a couple of new bras. Boy, did I get big watching her shop for those. But around 5 o'clock, I accidentally bumped into her, and we had coffee. Well, she had coffee. I chugged 3 or 4 quick beers. And I asked her if she wanted to go halves on a hooker, get a hotel room, but she said she was just beginning to get another migraine and wanted to go home, so I hailed her a cab, and then I got in with her. And oh sure, she protested vociferously. She said that it was totally unnecessary. She could make it home on her own, and she insisted that I go, please. And so I did get the vibe that maybe she didn't want to put me out. What a sweetheart. But in spite of that, I over-insisted. I told her I was going to make sure she got home safely. So away we went, and when we got to her home, I helped her to her door, but I still didn't kiss her. But boy, was I in love with her. And I knew that the next day she was scheduled to fly to Europe on business for 3 months, and to me, the way I felt 3 months was a lifetime. So in the morning, I raced to the airport, and I got there just as she was checking in. I grabbed her from behind, spun her around, and said, "I love you." Man, was she surprised. I finally kissed her, dropped to one knee, and asked her to be my wife. That was 20 years ago today, and I haven't seen her since. But she was the best woman I ever had. Well, one of them.
Aw, Stu.
All right, thank you, Stu.